जी हमारा आज का लेसन जो है उसका टॉपिक है सेपरेशन ऑफ ईस्ट पाकिस्तान. बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट सेपरेशन ऑफ ईस्ट पाकिस्तान वी must consider the background of this separation as well. That is why we will start with the elections of 1970 and role of Awami League as well. Uh, we have also uh, written short questions first related to this topic, जो आपने अपने जर्नल्स के अंदर कर भी लिए होंगे. आई टोल्ड यू दैट यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट ऑल दीज क्वेश्चंस with the help of your book. When you will go through the topic, then you will find enough information, as well as you will find some information in 7 mark question, which we will discuss already in class. 7 mark question. सो हमने जो इस टॉपिक के अंदर क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट किए हैं उनमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 हमारा था हु वाज जनरल याह्या खान. Then question number 2, who was Mujibur Rahman? And then question number 3, what was 6-point formula? Number 4 was what was the Operation Searchlight? So all these are 4 mark questions, and I told you in the class as well that you will answer these questions with the help of your book. ठीक है, जो मटेरियल आपकी बुक में दिया हुआ है, यू कैन इजीली फाइंड आंसर ऑफ दीज शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस. ये हमने क्लास के अंदर डिस्कस भी कर लिए हुए हैं. इसके बाद हमने ये क्वेश्चन जो है वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन इन आवर क्लास, फेस टू फेस क्लास के अंदर वी हैव डन इट. Why did the victory of the Awami League in the 1970 elections in Pakistan cause a constitutional crisis? And then question number 5, you can, if you haven't done it, you can write it as well. Answer is given here. At that time, Awami League was growing in power in East Pakistan. The elections of 1970 showed clear results that in East Pakistan there was majority of Awami League, and the number of seats you can see that 160 out of 162 seats, and could form the next government. There was also higher number of population living in East Pakistan rather than West Pakistan. And these elections showed that the next president as well as the assembly could be formed by the East Pakistanis, as they won by a huge margin. Even though Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, yani Z.A. Bhutto, and the Pakistan People's Party had won an overwhelming victory in West Pakistan, 81 out of 138 seats. It was likely it would not have no role in the future government unless the Awami League invited it to share power. So this was the first reason of constitutional crisis or constitutional deadlock. So हम इसको first reason ये भी कह सकते हैं कि results of 1970 elections. Then comes on next reason, which is moreover General Yahya Khan did not want to give power to Awami League as it won the policy of limiting the power of the central government over provinces so that provincial government could also be effective in helping the province. And they also wanted to have control over the foreign exchange, which would mean that West Pakistan would not get as many funds as before. This was because the largest export of Pakistan was jute, which was grown in East Pakistan, and the money earned was not spent on East Pakistan, but was spent on West Pakistan. So it means that the second reason is related to General Yahya Khan's biased role, because he delayed the transfer of power. That is the second reason. And then comes on number 3, the victory of Awami League was also not liked by West Pakistan, as now they could not form the government, as TPP was still less in number than Awami League. West Pakistani politicians also saw their career go away, so they could not be a part of the government. This is how the victory of Awami League caused a constitutional crisis in Pakistan. So, in this way, we have to complete all three reasons. And when we talk about the next question, which is related to, it would be question number 6. Why was there a civil war in East Pakistan in 1971? I'm giving it question number 5 because uh, you can uh, you can attempt this answer with this. You can attempt this question with the same answer, because if we see that reasons of constitutional deadlock or reasons of civil war, so both have same answer. That is why I'm giving it number 5. So we have discussed in the class as well कि अगर आपको ये सवाल आएगा तो आप आंसर जो है वो सेम लिखेंगे जो आपने अपनी जर्नल्स के अंदर लिखा हुआ है, जो मैंने आपको डिक्टेट करवाया था. Then we comes on question number 7. अगर आप इसको नंबर 6 यहाँ पर देंगे तो देन आप इसको नंबर 7 लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, विद द चेंज वर्डिंग के साथ यहाँ पर आपसे पूछा गया है. सो दैट इज नंबर 7, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. ये क्वेश्चन जो है ये मैंने अभी आपको ऑनलाइन क्लास के अंदर स्टार्ट करवाया था, और इसको अब मैं दोबारा यहाँ पर रिपीट भी कर रही हूँ ताकि आप इसको का इंट्रो और प्रॉपर एंडिंग के साथ इसको मुकम्मल कर लें. The question was, do you agree that Pakistan lost the 1971 civil war because of Indian intervention? Give reasons for your answer. Right? We can, when we talk about the reasons of separation of East Pakistan, we can give you different types of questions, but the answer, when you are planning your answer, you are discussing the reasons. It may be political reason or constitution or economic reasons, or social or political reasons. So we are discussing here. In 1971, East Pakistan it succeeded to form the independent state of Bangladesh. This was the culmination of long-running problems and disagreements between the two parts of Pakistan. Intervention by India led to war between the two nations. It was an ideal opportunity for India to gain advantage over her enemy. From the start, India had actively supported members of Mukti Bahini. I told you Mukti Bahini was a rebel force of Bengalis, who were trained by the Indian army with weapons and training. Millions of refugees fleeing into India after the floods and then to escape the bloodshed provided the excuse it needed to intervene. The war lasted only 13 days, from 3 to 16 December 1971. Indian forces attacked both East and West Pakistan. Pakistan knew it could not prevent defeat in East, but was determined to avoid total defeat. After heavy fighting along the uncertain borders of Kashmir and in Punjab, India had gained about 5,619 square miles in Punjab, Sindh, and Kashmir, while Pakistan had 1 square miles of Indian territory in the same areas. In the east, Indian troops, slowed down by swollen rivers, reached Dhaka. Further bloodshed was only avoided by Pakistan, signing an unconditional surrender on 16th December 1971. So this was the reason of Indian intervention. Then we comes on other factors as well as the other factors like economic factor also responsible for separation of East Wing. During early years of Pakistan, raw jute was most important export, and foreign exchange in earner for the country. The foreign exchange earned through jute export was used for purchase of machinery for industrial development in West Pakistan, right? In West Pakistan, and then thus in West Pakistan, thus more development funds were allocated to the four provinces of West Wing and then to the East Pakistan. Economic development was much faster in West Wing than in the East Wing. The difference was too visible that is became the source of dissatisfaction and disappointment for the people of East Pakistan. There was a continuous transfer of capital from East Wing to West Wing, which became a source of grievance for East Pakistanis. All financial institutions such as banks, insurance companies, and trading companies had their head offices in Karachi. Many imported items first came into Karachi and then were shipped to Chittagong. The result of economic disparity was that per capita income in East Pakistan was much less, about 20% less than in West Pakistan. So if we see the economic factors, तो हम इसमें देखते हैं कि जो डिस्पैरिटी ईस्ट और वेस्ट विंग के अंदर आ रही है उसमें ओवरऑल जो चीज नजर आती है कि ईस्ट पाकिस्तान के अंदर इन्वेस्टमेंट जो है वो कम है एज कंपेयर टू वेस्ट पाकिस्तान. यानी हमने ईस्ट विंग को एक रॉ मटेरियल प्रोड्यूसिंग एरिया के तौर पे यूज किया, जबकि हमारी सारी कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ वेल्थ जो थी वो वेस्ट पाकिस्तान के अंदर थी. और इसीलिए जो हमें इकोनॉमिक डिस्पैरिटी नजर आई पर कैपिटा इनकम की वजह से, जिसकी वजह से ईस्ट पाकिस्तानी के अंदर ग्रीवेंसेस जो हैं वो इंक्रीज होती गई, क्योंकि एट द एंड हमारी सेपरेशन of East Pakistan पर complete हुई. Okay, then we talk about the political grievances of Pakistan's public was also significant. Most important was the grievance under the representation. इसको हमने क्लास डिस्कशन के अंदर भी कहा था कि अगर जो पैरिटी इशू जिसको हम कहते हैं उसी की यहाँ पर हम बात कर रहे हैं, उसी को हम एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं कि ईस्ट पाकिस्तान was 54% of population. अब in some books it's written 54 or 55, so both are correct if you are writing 55 as well. East Pakistan was 54% of population was given equal number of seats in the National Assembly. Political power always got concentrated in the West Wing, and there were more Governor General, Prime Ministers, and Central Ministers from West Pakistan than from East Wing. Then lastly, the results of 1970 elections, which were won by Awami League of East Pakistan, was never honored. Okay? Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the leader of Awami League, was not given a chance to become the Prime Minister of Pakistan, which is highly deserved. Right? Highly deserved हम इसलिए कह रहे हैं because according to the elections results, he got majority seats. Yahya Khan decision of postponement of National Assembly meeting of 3 March 1971 and military action of 25th March 1971, yani Operation Searchlight, were the big mistakes and worsened the situation even more. Then we talk about the geographical position of East Pakistan was another important reason for the creation of Bangladesh. East Pakistan was at a distance of 1600 kilometers from the West Pakistan wing or West Pakistan with large hostile Indian territory in between. There was no direct safe land route between the two wings. It created political and administrative problems for the government. Cultural and social differences also widened this gap. When Pakistan was formed in 1971, it consisted of two wings, East Pakistan and West Pakistan. The capital was in West Pakistan, and many people in East Pakistan did not feel like they were equal partners in the new country. East Pakistan was a single cultural unit with Bengali language. As against this, West Pakistan had diversified cultural groups of Punjabis, Sindhis, Balochis, Pakhtuns who had nothing in common except Islam. Bengalis resented imposition of Urdu as the national language. They protested that Urdu was the mother tongue of only 16% of the whole of Pakistan, whereas Bengali was spoken 55% of its people. The hatred went on increasing, and India's hostile propaganda from Calcutta radio added fuel to the fire. Therefore, it can be easily concluded that combination of factors supported Indians' aim of breaking up of Pakistan. Okay, right? So in this way, we will complete a 14-mark answer. If you find 14-mark question with different wording, then you have to arrange your information accordingly. Now we have completed this topic, which was separation of East Pakistan. So you have to complete it with these exam questions. And when you complete it, complete these exam questions, it means that you will cover the whole topic. So this is the end of this topic.